Name confused. By Enchanted Nightingale. Chapter 86. The second most dangerous man. Colonel Sebastian Moran was not a man one wanted to meet in a dark alley. John had heard rumors about him even back when he was in training. He was ambitious, strong, vicious, and bloodthirsty, a dangerous combination for a man allowed to hold a gun. John had been fresh out of training when he first and last saw the man. He had been a colonel, but not in Watson's unit. He had even then a crazed glint in his eye, and his temper was an ugly thing. John recalled seeing the aftermath of the incident that drove Moran out of the army. Not quite a dishonorable discharge, though he would have been had he not disappeared, becoming a gun for hire to those who sought out his services. Moran had been after their intended target, a warehouse housing extremists, and an armory that could become a potential problem. They had heard over the radio what happened when Moran, defying orders, led his unit in that place without someone to back them up, without enough ammunition or intelligence as to what they would be facing. His soldiers had balked, not wanting to follow such an illogical order from their superior. Moran shot one of them in the head. The sound of the gun firing had been horrible to hear because of what it meant. It had also been the last time they had heard of the colonel. John's unit arrived at the scene afterwards to find the warehouse empty of weapons and everyone, friends and enemies, dead. Moran missing. It had been during John's first tour, and it had been one of the worst memories he had, even after 2 more tours. After getting shot, even. Humans were bigger monsters than anything else out there. It was what Mycroft, Holmes's assistant, believed after entering the magical community, fighting in a war, and later when he joined the secret services. Vampires, werewolves, incubi, wendigos, giants just could not help their nature. But humans did not have that natural drive, that demand for blood. They did not have the excuse that it was in their nature to hunt and kill. And the wizard had encountered many monsters, magical and none. One of them was a killer for hire. He had seen his work in Romania when he first joined the secret services, heard whispers about the man's past in the British Army, but he had never been ordered to track that man down. Oh, he kept tabs on some of his most obvious work in a discreet manner, as to not step on any of his superiors' toes. He knew that it paid to be informed. When he first heard whispers of a consulting criminal, he also started looking for Sebastian Moran. It had been a hunch that paid off, because when Moriarty's name did service, Moran's did as well. Never far behind, never away from violent crimes. Sometimes innocents that were targeted for money or sport. Sometimes other criminals that needed to be punished or made examples for others. Moran was there. "Would you call him your nemesis, or near-nemesis, if you will? I know you've had your share of them," Mycroft asked him one evening when they had been discussing Moriarty's closest and most trusted accomplices.
"I don't like that characterization,"
the green-eyed man told his boss.
"You kept tabs on him,"
Mycroft pointed out. The wizard smiled.
"Don't you keep tag of anyone dangerous or potential dangerous?"
I do, but I'm paranoid like that."
"So am I."
Mycroft gave a nod.
"Well, it seems like your paranoia paid off." It did. I don't like that Moran's getting closer to England,"
the wizard muttered.
"We have confirmation then?" "He was sighted in Prague just 2 days ago."
"Then he could already be in London," Mycroft said. "I want him tracked down. That man is too dangerous to be left out of our sight."
"I'm on it."